Okay.
We just got a message from Mavukia. She says to meet her at the speaker's chamber tomorrow. Does that mean your ancient name is ready to be forged? Let's get some...
I shouldn't just cut her off like... Okay, well... That's fine. I always cut Paimon off, like mid-sentence. But that's okay. The Weirdian. Like a Paimon. Where am I? Is this the Night Kingdom? How did I get here? I was just... Ugh. I feel dizzy, like I can't think straight. Let me try to take a look around. The fog is so dense, the area is in really bad shape. Must mean the ley lines are in even worse shape than the last time I was here. Once we finally defeat the Abyss, will this place go back to normal? Even though I literally couldn't read anything. Wait, a wall of light? Can't believe something like this. We're trying to get through. When I passed through the wall of light, it felt like my whole body was frozen. I guess the Lord of the Night's protection can't reach this place. The cold and darkness are suffocating, and all I hear are cries of exhaustion and pain. How long have these souls existed in torment? How much longer before it ends? Ah. Oh, there's someone here.
Though our homeland has become a distant memory, the flames of war continue to rage. We have long shed the last of our blood. Stay strong, my soldiers.
What is the captain doing here, and what is he saying?
One day, I will deliver you to the place I promised.
No Paimon.
Morning, traveler!
Oh.
Did you have a nightmare last night? I could hear you tossing and turning in your sleep. Maybe you're just nervous for the final battle?
So it was a dream. I can barely remember it. Everything that happened seems so hazy. Trying to remember is giving me a headache.
Just shake it off, Traveler. We're supposed to meet with Moeka today.
Incandescent ode of resurrection. Let's see. I'm so used to like when you do that in Infinity Nikki, it doesn't like wishes for you. Diona. Okay. I guess I should actually do their test runs. I haven't actually like watched any content about Genshin since this update, so I didn't read any of that.
Pyroclastic surge!
Motorcycle.
Let's do this then!
Rev the engine!
Not too far now. Time to say hello. Something's wrong.
Yes, you are.
Don't get frostbite.
All right,
Don't
you
be
asked for
scared.
it! Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me! Burn it down!
Go! You're free now! Don't push your luck. Oh, I'm so sorry.
My guiding stars. Stars, shine.
Rat from the skies!
Let's hope you pull up the given fight.
Tricet lolly. Solly's elemental skill creates an opal shield based on our element mastery, cry damage. My child.
Suffer the wrath of Eastleaf! Watch out! Fulfill our pact!
Ninjutsu!
Don't get frostbite.
Mighty mythical beast! Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Get him! Get to work!
Hurry! Come on out!
Cool it. This one will be frozen.
Up to it, Manzai! Not you two! Time to end them! Show no mercy! Mighty mythical beast!
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Get him! Get to work!
Freeze.
Let's use little Bennett.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Eat this!
Witness the power!
Surrendering and be gentle. Come a little closer.
Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Booba, get them!
No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse. Teamwork is dreamwork!
You're toast! Out of the frying pan!
Let's light it up! Adventure time!
Let's spark things up a little.
I'm going in!
Pew-pew! Can't handle your dream! Whatcha?
Punishment! Everybody stand back! Up to it, Manzai! Hey, what?
Yeah!
Shiver! You can't run! Mighty mythical beast! I'm going in!
I'm a rock! Diana special! Pew-pew!
Lights out.
Yeah, everybody stand back! Many happy return!
Oh. I want to do another wish. I did get another. Okay. Da 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 ba 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 ba.
I see. If all goes well, 3 days should be more than enough to forge the name. You won't need to push back the plan.
Thank you. I'd say the sooner you can finish it, the better. I still need to announce the matter to everyone.
Don't worry, we should only need half a day. The Traveler has been in Natlan a while now. The Pilgrim's Chronicle should have enough records of her adventures.
Come in.
Hey, Mawika! Oh, Shilonen and St. Lolly are here too! Hello!
Hello.
We were just talking about you. I invited you here for 2 reasons. First, there's the Traveler's ancient name, which is ready to be forged.
Oh yeah! You need the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? The device the Lord of the Night gave us?
I brought it with me.
Perfect. Could I take a look? Yep. Well, it looks good. This is definitely enough to work with. Usually the first step in forging an ancient name is performing a ceremony to extract memories from the ley lines. But since the Lord of the Night gave us this record, we can skip that part. Still, I've never used something like this before. This is an entirely new material for me, so I need to look into how the process might change.
I'll help you. My knowledge on the Lord of the Night and the Wyab might come in handy.
That brings me to the second matter. As you already know, once your ancient name is complete, we need to venture into the deepest part of the Night Kingdom. That will happen in 3 days' time.
Jesus Christ.
3 days? So
I cannot
soon?
speak in the words. I'll start getting ready.
But,
You're worried about the Traveler, aren't you?
well, Paimon gave it a lot of thought, and Paimon's not very good at thinking or fighting to begin with. It's just... This plan could save countless lives. Paimon understands why people would want to be a part of something so important. But all this time, Paimon has barely left the Traveler's side. Not to mention, we all know this will be a super...
That's right.
Just trust us.
And as long as we win, the Ode of Resurrection will return us to this land.
I'm on off again.
The Night Kingdom is a realm of souls and memories, where mental fortitude outweighs physical strength.
Something is just so like she just.
All in
drones
Natlan are
on.
resolved to win this war. The sacred
can't
flame will connect
help
us to
but
their
cut her
fighting
off.
spirit. We will do whatever it takes to win. So if you want to contribute, just cheer us on, alongside all the people of Natlan. For the Traveler, I'm sure your words of encouragement are among the most important.
The most important? Really?
That way it'll be like we're still
That's
together.
right. Overcoming dangers side by side, just like always. All right, it's decided. Paimon will cheer the loudest out of everyone in Natlan.
Okay.
It's less about volume and more about mental focus. But I get it. You're just trying to show how much you care.
Of course, this all depends on the successful completion of the ancient name. Otherwise, the Traveler will not join me. That is the condition.
Don't worry. I swear on the honor of my tribe, I will not fail. I know how important this is.
There's no time to lose. Let's go.
All right, everyone. When we meet again, it will be to deliver the ancient name.
So I just like wait 3 days again.
Good luck, you two. Three days, huh? What should we do in the meantime?
Oh.
We know you're still rebuilding, so is there anything we can do to help?
From what I've heard, the 2 of you have helped more than enough. You should
So
take a
yes,
well-deserved
for
rest.
another 3 days.
Even if there are stray abyss monsters out there, our warriors can handle them. Don't worry.
Resting
Exactly,
isn't my
we can't
style.
take a break. We're adventurers. We gotta live up to the name. We still have have a long journey ahead of us and so many places to go. The battle in 3 days is just another part of our adventure.
I see. In that case, just do what you think is best.
What about you?
This final battle is extremely important to me. The culmination of my life's work. Still, I think you've got the right idea. I'm also going to follow my heart.
Excuse me.
I plan on using these 3 days to calm my mind and work on a painting.
Oh, you know how to paint?
I just learned, actually. I hear it takes a lot of practice to get any good. It could be anything, though. What I really enjoy is the process of getting better at something through practice. It's how I relax. Of course, that's only when I have the time. I'm usually too busy.
So that's how you relax. Well, it definitely seems like your style.
We'll leave it to you then.
All right, let's go our separate ways for now.
Or leave you to it. I think I may have just like read that completely backwards. That's chill.
So,
That's
if
how it
Mavukia
is.
relaxes by working really hard at something, that basically means she never takes a break, right? Wow, she's definitely something else.
Wow, she's definitely something else.
Oh, hello! Sorry, Mavika's not here right now.
There you are.
Lonnie,
We made it!
why are you so out of breath?
Other than our plan almost falling through, nothing at all. The preparations took longer than expected. We were so worried we wouldn't make it before you left on your next big adventure.
Well, if you hadn't overslept...
Details! Anyway, come on. Let's go to the people of the springs.
Hold on, tell us what's going on first.
I don't think I noticed the
Oh,
pattern
yeah.
in her hair either.
Jumped the gun a bit there, didn't I? Basically, we know about your super important mission coming up, and we want to give you a proper send-off. Before the pilgrimage, we usually hold a huge feast, all you can eat, with meat by the tableful.
Meat by the tableful.
Ooh, all you can eat?
I knew that would pique your interest, Paimon. You can eat to your heart's content. You won't want to miss out, I promise. Of course, there's not just meat, but also all kinds of fruit, vegetables, desserts, drinks, you name it. You won't be disappointed.
That sounds amazing! We're in!
Can you just say we need to live up to our title as
Well,
adventurers?
the best adventurers know how to go with the flow, right? Plus, it sounds like this feast is in your honor. If you don't show up, everyone's hard work will be for nothing. It's our fault for not telling you earlier, so it's okay if you can't make it. Still, if you're not busy, we'd really like you to be there. It won't take up too much of your time. It'll be super
How could
fun.
I say
Plus, all our
no?
friends will be there.
Okay.
Yes, let's go eat! Huh? What's the holdup, Traveler? Did you think of something?
Why don't we invite Mavukia?
Huh?
Huh?
Isn't she painting? Is that okay? It's not like we prepared anything fancy.
Well, I definitely wasn't expecting that suggestion. She's the Archon, after all. Maybe it's not our place. But we might as well extend the invitation. The Archon is about to fight for us with everything she has. This feast is in her honor, too.
Then who's gonna be the one to invite her?
All of us, of course.
We're gonna spot the painting she's working on. If she's actually bad or... Where the hell do I go? Knock on the door. We
Come in.
will.
Oh, it's you four. Is there something you need?
We're here to invite you to the people of the springs for a feast.
Ah, I see. This is a special kind of feast, isn't it?
Exactly. It's a tradition to hold a feast before battle. We couldn't miss out on this opportunity. It's our way of cheering you on.
Plus, I always wanted to do something to thank you for saving me from the Night Kingdom.
That was my duty. Besides, it's all in the past now. You don't owe me anything. Although, this feast does sound rather interesting.
So you'll come?
Of course. No need to notify Amina in advance. I'll just surprise her. You don't need to turn this into some kind of grand banquet on my account. I'll try my best to attend as an ordinary person, not an Archon.
It's not like you're the type to pull rank or something.
True, but my presence changes the way people act. I just don't want to spoil the fun. A lot of things can change once an Archon is involved. A barbecue is best fresh off the grill. And still, people will insist on waiting for me to eat first.
Oh, yeah, Paimon can see that.
Don't worry. I'll jump in if that happens. I can throw manners to the wind, no problem.
No need. I can take care of it. Anyway, thank you for inviting me. It really means a lot.
What about your painting?
I don't need to finish it. I enjoy the process, but now there's something more interesting to do.
Then let's go together. The main dish should be ready soon.
I was gonna try and sneak a peek at her painting. And it didn't let me. Okay. To the people of the springs. Want to try playing an instrument. Oh! I didn't know there was these. Okay. What about the ukulele? The instrument settings. You can opt to activate. Oh. That's kind of fun. I can try and learn some songs. What am I? I forgot
Ugh,
to
you're
wish again.
kidding! Another one?
Just like the others, they heard about the feast and wanted to
But
send.
this is just a small send-off. what are we going to do with all this stuff? Then again, I understand where they're coming from. I'll deal with it. What a headache. If this continues, half of this stuff's gonna go bad before we get to it. Huh? You're here already? And you even brought the... Archon? What are you doing here?
We invited her. She agreed to come as a surprise guest.
Surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're here. It's just...
No apology necessary. What's going on?
Well, I started spreading the word about the send-off, just around the area like usual. A lot of people are still busy repairing their homes, so I didn't think many people would come. But the turnout has been overwhelming. Not to mention, we've received a small mountain of deliveries. There's no way we can use all this stuff.
That's our Star Outlander's popularity for you.
So you remember that nickname?
You're saying everyone's here because of us? Yep. The news about your impending mission with the Pyro Archon has spread all over Nutland. Plus, you were amazing in the recent battle. A lot of people are here just to thank you, or wish you good luck.
Dude, just like dancing in front of a lady sitting down.
Basically, this whole thing is happening because so many people wanted to see you.
He absolutely is. Still, it was my idea.
Mavukia and the Traveler are in this together. They both deserve a celebration.
Yeah.
Well, this is the perfect excuse to throw an even bigger party. All this extra stuff was gonna go to waste anyway.
No need to go to all that trouble on my account. That's not why I'm here. Besides, with so much of our nation in ruins, resources are still scarce.
So fucking
This
annoying,
extra
sorry.
spending for my sake is the last thing we need.
That's true. Party planning isn't easy. I can handle the big picture, but I'm not used to dealing with the finer details. That was always Auntie Atea's job. Sorry. I'm just feeling a bit in over my head. Oh, speaking of Atea, how is she? Is she feeling any better?
Take that as a resounding no.
Oh.
Actually, there's something we haven't told you. Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack on our tribe.
What?
When you brought me her talisman, I knew her end was near. Luckily, I got the chance to see her one last time. She was a hero to the very end. Even though her body was at its breaking point, she showed no pain or sorrow. In her final moments, her thoughts were entirely with her tribe and her people. Gatherings like this remind me of her and the parties she loved to organize. So I decided to attend in her memory.
So you
We didn't mean to hide anything from you. It's just, there was never a good time to bring it up.
Cheer up, everyone. Auntie Atea wouldn't want us to remember her with tears. Parties like this were her specialty. But now, it's up to us to carry on her legacy. So we can't let her down. Believe me, she has high standards.
She has high standards.
That sounds about right.
So, come on, let's get to work, everyone. Oh, Chief Amina and our guests of honor excluded. Kachina can each time to go.
Wait, you don't have to drag me.
Amina, you mentioned something about a surplus of supplies. I may have a solution. First, invite anyone who comes to deliver supplies to stay for the gathering. If it's a caravan, ask them to extend an invitation to the sender as well. Make it clear in the invitation that anyone is welcome to attend, but you're no longer accepting donations. In addition, all leftover supplies will be purchased by the speaker's chamber, sorted, and donated to the appropriate areas.
That would be such a big help, Archon. Thank you. I'll get on it, right away! Amazing plan, Malika! It was clear, concise, and organized.
Immediately had that plan.
Weren't you trying to keep this small?
I don't mind increasing the size of the gathering, I just didn't want it to be because of me. My approach to problem solving is always the same. Different solutions lead to different outcomes. The method may change, but the right choice is always grounded in logic and reason.
Whoa. Hannah feels like she just learned a thing or two. Well,
I
should
feel
we
like I
take a
got
walk while everyone
schooled.
finishes the preparations?
I mean, we are
Sounds
the guests
good.
of honor.
A casual stroll can be hard to come by. Let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna be right back.
Reduced to just standing.
With the flames to guide us across time, we took a land shrouded in darkness and used our own blood and tears to forge it into a home. Now our journey continues, and a new chapter awaits. As the current Pyro Archon, allow me, Mavukia, to light your way forward.
I am Seat Lolly, from the Masters of the Nightwind. I have read the...
Round. How absurd.
Oh my god, has my mic not been on this whole time? That's fine. It's just me being stupid. I knew that would happen. Well, anyways. I was saying that normally I'm not this lucky. I usually get at least one of them that's on the banner. And then I end up just getting I'm cool. I usually end up getting one, and then I just get like one of the non-banner 5 stars. When the name Mavukia is mentioned, the citizens of Natlan will not be stingy with their praise, for she has proven herself well qualified and worthy of respect, be it as a leader or Archon. She's the pinnacle of strength in Natlan, and she is the bearing to match. Even newly arrived travelers need only hear her speak at the Stadium of the Sacred Flame to know that she merits being known as the Sun. She is exceedingly awe-inspiring, but is no unsmiling ruler whose ways may well be set in stone. The informal situations, she is an enthusiastic and friendly big sister figure, always ready to chat and ever open to reasonable suggestions. On the eve of the pilgrimage of the return of the Sacred Flame, the Weary Inn is often packed with passionate revelers, and Mavukia can often be found there playing cards or singing songs with everyone. Any if some drunk person splashes their drink onto her, she doesn't mind at all. After all, for someone who can ignite their hair to dry off said drink, such incidents are small beans. When such levity is hard to come by, why let something so minor spoil a mood? But should the person intent to start a drinking contest, it is Mawika's desire to win that will be kindled. As the battle has begun, there can be no room for retreat or surrender. The victor will be determined one way or the other. Since becoming Archon, her habits have remained utterly unchanged, and this has allowed her to make many friends across the tribes. However, not everyone possesses the subtle sense of proper propriety for such a relationship. Indeed, she can be too down to earth, and with her lack of heirs, some misjudge the situation and get the false impression that they can use their friendship with the Archon to their own benefit. Strangely enough, though people of this sort are a dime a dozen, they have never caused any major trouble, for Mawika has never responded to such a ridiculous request. A solemn icy stare is all she needs to send the other party scampering away. The sight of those ever-burning eyes casting such a frigid gaze wakes those confused fools up in an instant to the fact that Mawika is still the leader of a nation, a supreme deity. A Speaker's Chamber staff member once suggested that she should subject those who so harass her to at least token punishment, lest there be an endless stream of incidents to come, but she refused. Archonhood is status, authority, and a spiritual symbol, but it is not who I am. What about you, Sonali? Shamans are practitioners of a mysterious craft who originate from the Masters of the Nightwind. With many mystical abilities at their disposal, they are wise and powerful figures. In the eyes of the people of Natlan, whether one seeks mediocre, one seeks medicine, or wishes to decipher a cryptic prophecy, visiting a shaman is always the right choice. They can be both doctors and prophets, playing indispensable roles both in everyday life and in matters of far greater import. In short, theirs is a highly respected profession. Yet above the many shamans, there are great shamans in a league of their own. They say it is a title that only those who reach their very pinnacle of their mystical arts may earn, and indeed, throughout the entire history of Natland, they have been few and far between. Their deeds shine forth like the brightest stars in the night sky, adding a touch of legend to the already unfathomable shamanistic mystique. Sitlali is one such great shaman, and the only one in Natland today, yet contrary to what most might expect, you will not find her dealing with everyday matters, nor with major affairs, rarely even participating in events as significant as tribal ceremonies. For outsiders who seek the great shaman's assistance, navigating the many obstacles in their way may prove a greater challenge than traversing the many chasms of Natlan itself. Looking for Granny Itzlali? Best not disturb her. If you really must, go prepared, and just so we're on the same page, don't go dragging me into it. Thus would most members of the Masters of the Nightwind respond, as if Sitlali were some formidable fiend, a monster of great menace and untold might. The great shaman? Mwahaha, she's your only option, isn't she? Pfft. The almighty Dragon Lord doesn't have time for puny punks like you. But since you asked so nicely, I'll let you use my name when you knock. That way, she's bound to take your request seriously. A certain oddball entity and self-styled Dragon Lord might respond to as such, as if Sitlali were some easily dealt with triviality. Need Granny's help? You're looking for the right person, if so. She knows everything about everything. Do you have her address? Actually, let me take you there myself. Oh, just so you know, when we get there, you'll have to keep knocking nonstop. Granny's kind of shy, so you have to be proactive, alright? This is the kind of response you'd receive from a certain top-ranking guide from the people of the Springs, as if Sitlali were no more than a bashful young girl. Seeking help from Sitlali, a wise choice indeed. Her assistance has been instrumental in the success of many of Natlan's most important affairs. I'm confident she'll know how to resolve your troubles too. That great leader, the keeper of the sacred flame herself, might say this, as if Sitlali were the very epitome of a reasonable and approachable elder. I now can't remember how you say epitome, or if it's I don't know. Ultimately, after much inquiry, those seeking her aid often end up feeling even more confused than when they first set out, left with no other choice but to give up their petition as a lost cause. Ah, yes. Well, I'd say this was very successful. And with that, I think it'll be the end of my night. So